Okay, so hey there, YouTubers. This is Asian Music Bass here. Hey there, Bass Squad. So today we're just doing a random live stream. Today we're gonna be playing. I'm gonna be showing you guys some of my favorite albums in my collection right now, as of the ones that I collected over the years. These are just some of my favorites. This isn't like it's not really all just like it's not just basically based off of like how the album looks or anything like that. Some of these may actually be because of some of these will be from looks. Other ones will be actually from I like the songs in the album and so forth. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna give you guys my thoughts on some of these albums, some of my favorite albums. I decided to do a quick little live stream about it because I just feel like I'm in a really good mood right now because my working place recently offered me a. Well, actually, I'm not gonna mention this in case any of my coworkers see it, but my working place offered me something secretly, which I'm not gonna mention because if for some reason one of my coworkers ended up finding it on my YouTube channel and they see this, I do not want them knowing what they offered me because I was told to keep it private. But anyways, and also yesterday, but it was good. They offered me something good. And also another thing was yesterday we were supposed to be hit with a Category 1 hurricane, which I know Category 1 doesn't sound that bad, but a Category 1 hurricane is still pretty bad. They predicted like 50, like I think like 50 to or like I think it was like 50 to 65 mile per hour winds. Like the wind was supposed to be really bad yesterday, and we're supposed to have like 10 to 15 inches of rain. Supposedly, that's what they were predicting. Like for the longest time, and at the last second, right before it was supposed to hit my island that we live on, luckily the weather took a turn for the worse. The hurricane kind of went more north and it missed us. Like it just barely missed us, like by a hair. So I feel like I'm in a really good mood and I'm really happy because of the fact that honestly we missed the hurricane, guys. Like it was like a close call, guys. Like you don't know how it feels. Like it was so close to a point where like my boss like I work in a grocery store and our store was told to close at 6 for the well originally they were going to tell us close at 4 because we're supposed to get strong winds at 4, so they were going to tell us close the store at 4, and then if we wanted to stay past 4 we could, if we wanted to go home at 4 we could, but then you changed it to close at 6. Okay, so then they told us, yeah, we're gonna close the store at 6, and then a little bit after we close, that's when they get the notice that yeah, the store missed us, so they decided to reopen the store. But the problem is, we did all our closing procedures for the store, so the boss in charge at that time said, you know what, we already did all our closing procedures already for the day, so we're just gonna keep the store closed. I was hoping I was gonna get to go home early, but because of that, my boss told me we had to stay our regular shift at the end of that. Like I was still planning to go home at like 7:30, but then like, cause I told him like I would stay maybe an hour and a half after we closed the store. Like I told him I would go home at 7:30, but then the boss kind of made us want to stay our full shift till 8. So my shift was to 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. So I had to stay till 8. But anyways, let's get into some of my favorite albums, guys. It's not just based off of the looks of the albums. These are also based off of the songs in the album and so forth. So let's get started, shall we? So this is the first album I wanted to mention for you guys. This is Monster X's All About Love album, which I honestly do love this album. So features songs such as "Who Do You Love," featuring French Montana, which is actually a really good song, by the way. The album doesn't doesn't it looks very small compared to like other albums I had, but honestly, guys, this one had packs a punch in a small package, guys. This one, I believe this might have been the one I got from Target. I believe this one I actually bought from Target because Target had this one in stock at the time. Most of the albums that I did buy, most of them I probably did buy them from one of my K-pop stores. Right now, I don't go to the K-pop stores anymore because even though they're open, I don't want to take a chance and go there and So that's why I'm not going to any of the stores right now at the moment. Normally I would go there every so often when I'm off, and I would go do some shopping, buy some albums or something merch wise, but I haven't gone to the store in a while. And also it's due to the fact that my parents are home every day, and my parents are always especially due to this whole pandemic thing going through. My parents ask me like almost every day, "Where are you going? What's going on?" You know what I mean? Like they're probably gonna ask you where I'm going and what I'm doing because they want to know because they don't want me coming home with you know what. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like that right now. Like they don't want people just going out doing whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? Like if you're going out, it better be for a reason. It can't just be like, oh, I want to go here, go look around this store and come back. You know what I mean? No, it's like, no, you have to have a reason. Like, oh, I have to go pick up this. You know what I mean? Like, I have this in hold at this store or whatnot. You know what I mean? And by the way, guys, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, go check out my new bass boost for God's Menu, guys. That one just got uploaded, guys. So go check out God's Menu. I just uploaded it just today. I'll actually play the bass boost for you guys while we're doing this live stream. What's up? Yeah. Yes. So this is the next album that I want to mention for you guys. Oh, the bass really kicks for this song. But this is the next album I wanted to mention you guys. This is Me and You by EXID. EXID really killed this album. The songs in general are really good. Like EXID makes some really good songs. And I really love this picture, guys, when they're wearing like the Lego shirts. Looks so cute. Ellie is my bias for the group, but then my bias is Hyabin. If I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, I am probably not because I do not speak Korean, guys. I do not speak Korean. By the way, I forgot to mention, my bias for Monster X is, if you guys haven't seen my videos, it's Johoon. My bias record, which is Shonu, the leader. Which, for the longest time, I don't know why, but I always thought Johoon was the leader of Monster X. But then later on I find out it's Shonu. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that. But anyways, guys, this album is actually pretty good. Me and You is a really good song, guys. I really do love it. And yeah, EXID, man, they make some good music. A lot of their albums are really good, but yeah. Yeah, don't have too much to say about that one. But anyways, EXID, man. EXID. I'll play this song next. Now this album is gonna be the next album, guys. This group is probably everyone's least favorite group. If you were to think of a K-pop group, this is probably the most hated K-pop group out there. But I like it just because honestly, it just makes me think of like how I would sound like if I could actually sing and if I was trying to pronounce Korean, like with my broken Korean sounding stuff. And not only that, I like it because it's signed. I don't really know if this is actually signed by the actual members of the group. But anyways, this was not actually an official group. This was just a social experiment kind of thing. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, you'll find out in just a second. So let me show you guys. So the group and the album I'm talking about is EXP edition, guys, and their album called Stress, or yeah, EXPD E EXP edition first edition album. The first edition album with the title track Stress. As you see, it's all signed. I don't know if this is actually signed. If this was just like, like maybe they signed one and then they just made copies of the signatures and put them onto all the albums. I don't know how that is. Honestly, Stress is actually a pretty good song, guys. They do have their Broken Queen singing in there, but honestly, guys, I think EXP edition isn't that bad of a group. I mean, yes, their first song was pretty bad. Yeah, their first song called "Feel Like This" was actually pretty bad. I mean, I'm not saying it was a really bad song, but it was actually kind of bad. But I mean, I still do love the group though. If they come out with another song and another album, I would probably buy it. I don't know why. I probably would though. Oh, China. I'm just stressed. And now let's talk to you guys about, you guys all know one of my favorite K-pop groups of all time is Twice. So let's talk about my favorite Twice album, shall we? This is probably one of my favorite Twice albums to date right now. Next to another album, which I don't know where I put it right now, so I'm not gonna bother to look for it right now. But this is one of my favorite albums. This is Feel Special album. Feel Special was actually a really good one. As we all know, Gio is the bias of the group. And if you guys haven't seen my videos on my bias record list, I will tell you guys my bias record for Twice, if you guys didn't know, is a tie between Diam, the rapper of the group, and Momo, the other rapper of the group. So it's kind of a tie between them. Next favorite will probably be Jongwon, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. But let's go look for Gio, the babe of the group. So we gotta show you Gio in this album. As you know, she's the bias of the group. She's my ultimate K-pop bias. Next to my other ultimate K-pop bias, which I honestly feel, I don't know if I should actually have her as one of my ultimate biases anymore. Because she's like tied with Gio. But I don't know if I should have her anymore because of all the backlash that she's been getting recently. And she did leave her group. She was the leader of her own group as well. If you don't know who I'm talking about Jimin from AOA. She's the bias of she's my bias of AOA. She's the person that got me into K-pop. So I don't know if I should really have her as one of my ultimate biases anymore because of all the stories about her bullying Mina and getting Mina to lead the group because she was bullying her and bullying the other members as well. So people are speculating that that's the reason why Choa left too, the group. And Choa was my bias record for the group, man. If any family member was Sohun. But thanks to Jimin, I think but thanks to Jimin, I honestly think that AOA is pretty much done already. Like AOA is no longer a group, but they probably disbanded already. Because so many members left the group, and I don't think the members who left the group, like Mina and them, are gonna want to come back. Sorry about that, guys. This is my Twice poster right here. I keep a Twice poster attached to my closet wall over here, but I'm using tape to put it up, but the tape just does not want to stay. I bought some really cheap masking tape from freaking Fisher, which is like a department store. And yeah, it's not doing too well. But anyways, guys, yeah, this is my favorite Twice album, guys. Feel Special. I love the song. Although my favorite Twice song of all time, if you guys ever heard it, which I don't think I have the album for that one yet, is Likey. So no, me likey, likey. Yeah, Likey is my favorite song of all time, guys. I really do love that song, guys. By Twice. But yeah, guys. Honestly, that's one of my favorite albums so far, guys. This is not like in any specific order, guys. This is just some of my favorite albums, guys. And yeah, I'm just in a very good mood today because honestly, we dodged a bullet with the hurricane. Like the place I live in, our house is like really old, hasn't been repaired in a long time. So if we did get like a really bad hurricane, like even Category 1 hurricane, which is still in for the place I live in, our house, it's a Category 1 hurricane is really bad. Like Category 1 would be like a Category 4 for or Category 5 for like really good condition homes. You know what I mean? Like that's what it would be like for my house because my house is really old. But anyways, this is my next favorite album, guys. It's "Kill This Love" by Blackpink. It's one of my favorite songs, guys. And I think the album just looks really nice. I got the pink version. I think there was a black and a pink version if I'm not mistaken. And I got the pink model because hey, look pretty nice. Look pretty nice and yeah. That album I think was actually pretty good. I think this might have been the second album from Blackpink. They only had like 2 albums. So far, I think they had like possibly 3 albums. Possibly I think 3 albums so far. And the second album, the "Kill This Love" album, is actually probably one of my favorites. Sorry guys, I'm small kind of tired. I think it's just because every single day I'm staying at home now because I never really leave my house anymore. Like because of this whole Corona thing, I haven't left my house in like how long? Like the only time I ever really leave my house, guys, is when I actually gotta go somewhere. Like if I have something I have to do, then I'll leave my house. But then now my house is like where I stay. Like I spend majority of my time here. Like I don't know, guys. Like this place is just like I don't know. You know how it is. Like when you spend so much time at home that you just want to kind of like, you know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys feel the same. Like you guys feel like you're cooped up in your house all day. You feel like you're going stir crazy. You feel like like, I'm glad I get to go to work because that's a way to be away from home. But still, I rather like I wish I would be able to like go to the beach and do all this stuff. But the beach is not really a safe place anymore because a lot of people are claiming that here in Hawaii people have been getting the coronavirus at beaches and places like that because there's no social distancing at beaches. People don't wear masks when you go to the beach, which I get it. It's crazy. Like why would you want to wear a mask when you're gonna be lying out in the hot sun? Taking a sun bath. Why should you have to wear a mask? You know what I mean? If you properly social distance and all that stuff. But our state has been hitting records for coronavirus. Not as bad as the mainland, like, if you live in Florida, Texas, and all those states where they get like thousands of cases a day. We haven't reached that number yet. If we ever do reach that number, we know what, because that's probably like a good, like, I would say, like, maybe I would say like a good like tenth of the population, like 1/10 of our population here in Hawaii. And I'm pretty sure we got at least about maybe what like 100,000 people living here in Hawaii. Hawaii is like a small little. We're made up of small little islands, right? So if we get like, we probably have like at max probably like 100,000 people living in Hawaii total. Okay, but yeah, guys. So the next album I want to mention, which is one of my favorites as well, is Dreamcatcher, and their album called Instability, which I got this, I believe, last year. I don't like this one because it just looks so cool. Like look at all these little crystal stuff over there. It's shiny. It looks so nice. I just like the look of this album. This one is the one with Piri in it, and Piri is one of my favorite. Actually, my favorite Dreamcatcher song of all time right now. And I literally think like that one could be like an anime opening right there. Like I could think of any like plenty of anime shows, and I could put that on there. You know what I mean? Like I could see turn that into an anime kind of thing. But yeah, guys. So I gotta say, man, if you guys are one of those people that live in a place where you guys are ever hit with a coast guard hurricane and it misses, I guarantee you'll probably be like the happiest person ever. And I feel like to be honest, I'm glad I'm off work today because if I went to the grocery store today and I was working, I guarantee I would have had plenty of angry customers coming by saying, "Oh, we want to return all this water. We bought all this water for the hurricane, and now you know what I mean? Like our store has never had a sign going up saying that you cannot return water. Like there should be like some type of sign for every single major hurricane. Like for every store, I feel like any store that sells water, I feel like and batteries and stuff. I feel like whenever there's stuff for like a natural disaster, like like there should be a refund saying like no refunds on spam, no refunds on water, no refunds on like batteries, toilet paper, that kind of stuff. But anyways, guys, yeah, this album is amazing. Go pick it up. Go pick it up if you guys haven't picked up this album, guys. And yeah, I'm gonna try to upload some more videos this month. More videos than I did in the past couple months. I just been very busy with like work, and also I have a side business where I do sell stuff, guys. So if you guys want to help me out, buy some of my junks that I got on sale. I've been selling a lot of stuff on eBay, guys. So if you guys want to help me out, I've been doing like a side business of selling stuff on eBay because honestly, I have a lot of like we get a lot of stuff in the house that we're just trying to get rid of, and yeah, guys, I'm selling a lot of stuff, guys. Like and the profits aren't really going to me, guys. The profits are going to help my family out during this pandemic. My mom hasn't worked since the pandemic started. My dad hasn't been working since the pandemic started, but luckily he works for the federal government. Just recently, like a couple weeks ago, maybe less than a month ago, my dad went back to work, but he only works 2 days a week now because his boss told him to stay home because he's over the age of 60, so he's in the high risk factor age, so they told him to stay at home because of that. But yeah, guys, so if you want to help me out, buy some of the junks that I have on sale on eBay, guys. I get plenty of weird stuff on sale. I get a lot of like Thomas the Train toys I'm trying to sell right now because when I was a kid, I used to be really into Thomas the Train, and my dad ended up buying me like a shit ton of Thomas the Train toys. And so yeah, if you want to help me out, buy some of those. I also get like a whole bunch of vinyl records. If you know anyone who's into vinyl records, I get like a whole bunch of different vinyl records from my mom and dad. Like I got a whole bunch of VHS tapes. If you guys are interested in VHS tapes, I got plenty of VHS tapes on sale as well. If you know anyone who's interested in them, I mean, you're not really helping out me. You're just helping out my parents. More per speak. It's not so much to me, it's to help out my parents throughout this time. And not only that, it's also to help, put money aside for repairs for this place and for other things that we need the money for. It's not the funds from selling those items do not go to me. They are going to my parents and their fund to go pay to fix and do stuff that needs to get done for this house and just in general for them. But anyways, guys, this is my next favorite album, guys. This is actually TXT's first album, guys. It doesn't look like it's seen better days. Okay, this is the one that I believe I bought this online, and this is one that I ended up buying another. Like I ended up buying one in store because they had one in store, and then and then I was waiting for the one that I was supposed to get online because I couldn't wait for it. And when I went to the store, like what I remember this album. So this album, special to me because what happened was this. Okay, so I was super excited for the album, so I bought it online. I was waiting for the shipping to come in, but then out of the blue one day I decided, okay, yeah, let's go to Kanye's side. They have their K-pop store over there. It's called NCAT in the Wonderwood Mall. So I went to the NCAT and I was just like, you know what? Why don't I try to see if they get the album over there? I'll go try to buy the album at NCAT and go from there, guys. So NCAT had the album in stock at that location, and so I went to the NCAT. They had the album in stock, so I ended up buying the album there. But then I also had an album that was coming in through the mail, so I'm just like, you know what? So so basically, yeah, guys. So because of that, I ended up buying it in store, guys. So I ended up buying the album in store. So I ended up buying the album in store, but I was also getting the album online as well. I had it ordered. So because of that, I ordered the album, and the one that came in the mail was the one that I did the giveaway for. And if you guys stay this long and you watch this much of the live stream, I'm deciding to do an album giveaway, guys. So I'm doing an album giveaway just to kind of appreciate that, you know, this hurricane thing actually missed. I'm in a very good mood right now. I'm in happy mood that this hurricane missed us, guys. So wait, I'm gonna be doing an album giveaway, guys. Watch my next Facebook, guys. I'll be announcing an album giveaway. I'll be giving away any album of your choice. You can pick one album of your choice, any album you want, and I'll be giving it away to one of you lucky fans out there. So if you do want to enter to win that giveaway, guys, that I'm just announced just now, all the information will be in my next video, guys. So if you guys do want to enter to win this giveaway, guys, I'll be giving away an album, any album of your choice. If you want to find out how to win, there'll be on how to enter. There'll be another video coming out soon, telling you guys how to enter. But this is my last album that I want to show you guys. Um, this is my Mama Moo's Blue S album. Now this one has one of my favorite songs from Mama Moo called Windflower. Windflower is probably one of my favorite songs from Mama Moo. And if you don't know, my bias for Mama Moo is actually Hawassa. My bias record is actually Monbul. Monbul is my bias. And I forgot to mention, for TXT, I don't have a bias for TXT, nor do I have a bias for Dreamcatcher. For Blackpink, my Blackpink bias is actually going to be Jennie, and then my bias record is actually Lisa. Surprisingly, Lisa's a lot of people's bias. I'm pretty sure Lisa and I know Dre is Dre or Jerry Camel. Dre. His bias is Rose. My bias be Jenny. But anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this one. I will show you guys one BTS album just because I know BTS is probably in everyone's mind. You guys are probably thinking like, okay, so what's your favorite BTS album, guys? Like,
Hi. It's boring. Boring. I wish everything go back to normal again. So everything is like open, everything. No, really.
but yeah, guys. So I know you guys are probably going to be asking me what my favorite BTS album is that I own. So I will show you guys one of my favorite BTS albums that I own. This isn't my favorite one. This is just one of them. I own multiple BTS albums, and I honestly love them all. But we can't say that all of them are my favorite. I have to have like one favorite, so I'll show you guys my favorite one that I own. If I can find it. Oh yeah, guys, and I forgot to mention too. This is also also tied for my favorite Twice album as well, the Yes or Yes album that I own. Yes or Yes is actually tied for my favorite album as well. It's a really great, amazing Twice album. Go check it out. Well worth the money. If I had to pick, what would my answer be? It would be yes, not yes. But yes. But anyways, this is actually one of my favorite BTS albums. It's probably the small, not the smallest, but what there's not as much stuff in this BTS album. This is BTS's Face Yourself album. This is your Japanese album. So I mean, there's not too much in this album. But at the same time, I really do love this album. The songs in it are really good. I can't play any of the music in here because, of course, of copyright. Because I play this, YouTube will probably block this thing worldwide, and no one will be able to see this live stream. But anyways, guys, this is my favorite BTS album. If you guys wanted to know, yeah, face yourself. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoy this live stream, guys. Please enter the giveaway for free album, guys. I'll be announcing the giveaway in the next video or so. And also, guys, I just wanted to say that I hope you guys are enjoying your mostly quarantine life. I'm not gonna say everyone's fully quarantined anymore because things are starting to open up now, but I would say pretty much quarantine because like majority of the time you're probably just spending time at home because either you live with your parents and your parents don't want you going out, or you just don't feel comfortable going out yet because of this whole corona stuff. And I mean, supposedly, my mom mentioned something about that she saw on the Fox News or something that the president saying that they're getting ready to release a cure for the virus or a vaccine for the virus coming out in December. Supposedly, if it passes testing, so fingers crossed that we would actually get a vaccine for it here in the U.S. So at least in the U.S. we don't have to worry about it. Like you get the virus, it's not gonna be a big thing. You know what I mean? Like hopefully we'll get some type of cure for it or something. But anyways, guys, that is it, guys. Come back for more videos, guys. I'll be announcing the giveaway in the next video as a way to say thank you, God, for basically um blessing us with not getting hit with a hurricane and blessing my life and things going on. Like my life isn't going pretty well so far. Like I wouldn't say like extremely well. I would say pretty well, and it's been doing pretty well, especially with us missing a major hurricane that would have probably destroyed this house. Like you know what I mean? Like destroyed the house I live in. Do a lot more damage than good. But yeah, that's it, guys. Come back for more videos, and probably also the store I work at too, because our store that I work at is like really old, hasn't really been repaired in a long time. Like the roofing hasn't been repaired in like forever, because they're not planning to try really do too much repairs to our place because our store is eventually planning to close its doors eventually, and they're gonna shut down our location. They're gonna move that location to a different location. So our store is gonna be moved eventually. That's what one of my ex coworkers told me because you heard from the previous store manager that the company that I work for or the store I work for, the company ended up buying out property in a different location, which used to be where they used to have a swap meet, but now they currently use it as housing for cars. Right now, it's like a car lot basically, but just for people to hold their extra cars, like they'll house their extra cars over there. I don't know how it's gonna work because the parking lot wouldn't be as big. It's not gonna be that big of a parking lot because depending on how big the store is, the parking lot might not be that big, and it's probably gonna take them a while to do a lot of repairs to the property area and stuff. And prior to that even being there, um, prior to the swap meet being there too, they also had like a driving. It used to be where they had like a really old driving movie theater, and I mean, I wish we could bring back drive-through movie theaters, man. Like, why can't we bring back the drive-through movie theaters, man? Like, that sounds like so cool. Like, I would love to go to a drive-through movie. Like, watching like the brand new movies just in my car, like being in my car, just sitting back watching a movie, or maybe like lying on top of my car watching a movie. That would be like so cool, man. Like, I would love to see that happen. You know what I mean? And then you can. It would be like it feels so retro. Like, I feel like sometimes I feel like I was meant to be born in the time where like retro stuff was around because I love all these old school stuff. Like, but anyways, that's it, guys. Come back for more live streams, more videos, and everything. And that's it. See ya. Peace. Don't forget to enter my giveaway when I do announce it. And yeah, see ya.